Hopefully, I will be able to get something else put out soon, but you know.
Hello, it's been 11 months. Where in the world is God? Well, you see, that's really funny, because... Whoa, did you guys see that? So, funny story, the medication that's supposed to keep me on track has been out of stock at my pharmacy since, October, so I've been in hell ever since. I have no motivation to do anything, whether I enjoy it or not. I can't focus. All I want to do is sleep. It's the fucking worst. So, apologies if this is a little all over the fucking place. I'm losing my mind. But, where have I been? Nowhere and everywhere. Does anybody remember Tough Puppy? Probably not. Anyway, I've been what you could call really sad, mixed with really angry, mixed with euphoric. You wouldn't believe that I'm on 3 medications for my general mental well-being, excluding the one I'm fighting for my life to get. I'm not Gucci. But hey, I haven't been hospitalized yet, and my psychiatrist says that's what I should aim for. Did I get one step away from it a few years ago? Perhaps, but I didn't go, so that's swag. Here I am at my desk, recording a voiceover for a speed paint of an incredibly self-indulgent drawing for a non-existing target audience. What the fuck is you looking at? It's Kira and Dr. Haru, because I miss them. Match made in hell. Don't think about it too hard, you'll hurt yourself. Anyway, I made another Stan episode. Isn't that cool? I totally didn't upload it accidentally at 9 p.m. I've had that shit in the works for months now, but randomly got this burst of motivation to work on it and finish it out of nowhere. My original goal was to have that episode uploaded by Kira's birthday. Isn't that funny? You know, the birthday last year on August 30th. Instead, I drew him with cake. I'm fucking terrible. But hey, that new Stan episode, am I right? It was fun to work on. It was interesting doing more back and forth with Sherbet. Because of reasons, I've had a hard time imagining Sherbet's voice, so it was tough. I love Sherbet though, even though I totally didn't draw anything for his birthday last year. We'll see what happens this year. But yeah, I liked getting the second video done. I've had the script done since the first video came out, and I recorded the audio back in August. Truth be told, the biggest reason I haven't made any content, aside from having lost my marbles, is because I have another project I've been working on for a year. I haven't actually uploaded the episodes to YouTube yet because doing sprites, backgrounds, writing, and music has taken years off my life. Editing the videos has stayed a problem for future me to deal with, but hopefully I'll be close to that point by the time this goes up. Will I be telling you my other channel's name? No. Because I have a sneaking suspicion that a certain someone is still stalking me and watching my content, despite calling me a criminal on the internet. If they're not, coolio, that's awesome for my paranoia, but if they are, then they're just proving me right and showing I have every right to be afraid of them. Leave me alone, nigga. The 4-year anniversary of me telling you to stop DMing me just passed. If I'm as terrible as you claim I am, why are you still following me around, obsessing over me and my characters? I'm too ill for this. This is also why I disappeared. When you have a fan love bomb you for 5 months, then turn around and call you a fucking rapist for rejecting them, you kinda lose your ambition. The fact that I haven't disconnected myself from linkage entirely is both a blessing and a curse. I've been afraid to make content because I know how much this person is obsessed with it, and me as well. And I don't want to awaken those feelings that have been quiet for a little while. Right after I uploaded the beginning, they copied Kira's new design, so I didn't want to do that again. Unfortunately for me, I love linkage, and I don't have it in me to quit because some people who liked my content a little too much decided to be terrible to me. I'm too spiteful to give up for a reason like that. So here I am, 11 months later, with a new episode. The most I can do is hope I'm talking to a void and that the person who said they'd be dead without me isn't still here in my audience after 4 goddamn years. I've already got issues with being afraid of being watched, and therapy can only do so much when the problem is ongoing. Starting a new project has been good for me in that regard. I would love to build a new community starting from scratch that has nothing to do with ASMR. No offense to y'all, but some of y'all are weird. But if you're a member of any ASMR community, you probably already knew that. I love my new project. It is taking over my brain. I have a space on my shelf dedicated to it, but I also still have a space on my shelf for linkage too. The love for Kira never dies. But what else have I been up to? Oh yeah, remember the MRI for my shoulder I mentioned in the last speed paint? You know, the one that was supposed to happen 2 weeks after I recorded the audio? Well, Medicaid said, fuck you, go to physical therapy first, then we'll cover the MRI. So I went to physical therapy for 7 weeks with no improvements. Then when I was almost done, my primary doc said, let's send you to an orthopedic doctor and maybe you'll be able to get the MRI quicker. So I went to the orthopedic doctor who said the problem wasn't my shoulder, it was actually my neck, and the pain was just spreading into my shoulders. So then he went, I'll get you a referral to physical therapy for your neck. So I went back to physical therapy for 4 more weeks. I was supposed to go for 6, but after 4 weeks with no improvement, they told me continuing would be kinda pointless. Then Medicaid said, fine, we'll cover your damn MRI. And they were like, you have hella muscle spasms in your neck. Fix your posture. And I said, okay, and I went home. I've got exercises, but the problem hasn't been fixed. I'm grateful to be done with PT because prior to getting sent there for my neck and even my shoulder, I was there for my back for 8 weeks. Can you imagine their reactions when I came back for a 3rd fucking time? My physical therapist was like, you missed me that much? They loved me there, so at least everybody was nice and chill. But boy, was that something. I've been through it. Hey God, is there any good news? Aside from me being very happy about my newer project, no. My psychiatrist says she doesn't want to increase the doses of my medications, and to quote her from 1 year ago, that's a lot of medication for a 23-year-old. Little did we know I was going to be put on more medication after that. Oh wait, I lied. There is some sorta not bad news. A nigga went to the eye doctor for the first time. Contrary to apparent popular belief, I do not wear glasses. But as of this week I do, because apparently I needed them. So now I wear glasses. God's vision has finally begun to decline like everybody else in his family. I've had visual snow syndrome for my entire life, but ain't nothing to be done about that. But Kira being an optometrist had absolutely nothing to do with my vision at the time of making him, because I didn't get my first real eye exam done until I was 24, and as previously stated, I was 19 when I made Kira. There was an ongoing thing about me liking glasses characters, which was mostly coincidental, but that was it. That's the only reason Kira wears glasses. Isn't that fucking stupid? The making of Kira was ridiculous, let me tell you. Anyway, life is wild. I wish it wasn't. As a wise man once said, no, I do not wish to be a part of the plot. Let me decay. But yeah, I miss Kira a lot, so I'm glad my motivation to make content hasn't completely dissipated. Clearly, I still don't have a schedule for uploading. I don't know when episode 3 will be done. The next video I upload might be the channel introduction I started working on. Who knows? Hopefully I'll be working on my new stuff, cause that's been keeping me going. But I'll never stop working on Linkage or Stan. I just might have random breaks in between content. I at least want to keep doing my sporadic drawings for you guys, even if I have like nowhere to put them. I just love Kira a lot. There's definitely been a lot that's made me want to quit making content here, and I've considered nuking the channel a handful of times, but I didn't, and I won't. I know there are like 3 random people who still get comfort out of my old videos, so they'll be in a playlist on the channel for your listening pleasure. But I hope you liked the drawing. It's a little cursed, but that's what I do best. Hopefully there are a few crazies that see the vision. I just really wanted to paint them both again. It's been a long ass time. I love them dearly. I love linkage. I love y'all. I miss you guys. I miss a lot of things. I'll quit rambling for now and let y'all go. Fingers crossed the speed paint was like watchable. I know my painting process is a mess. This took like 6.5 hours. But yeah, I'm alive and hopefully I'll stay that way for a while. I'll do my best, so you should do the same. I know things are looking pretty fucking bad in the world, but we gotta stay strong, which I am not, but I'm trying. Here's the full piece. I should have the contrast or exposure or whatever fixed so it's not super bright this time. Hope you're all doing well and doing your best. Your best is your best, so don't beat yourself up over not being able to achieve the impossible. Sometimes you just gotta be sad for a while, but you bounce back eventually. Pray for me that I get my medication because, hoo boy, do I really fucking need it. See you around.